What if the moment you decide to rise today becomes the turning point of your entire life? Think about that. Right now you have a choice, a simple, powerful choice that can change everything. The choice to get up, to push past the heaviness in your chest, to stand even when every part of you screams to stay down. This moment right here is more important than you realize. It is the battlefield where your future is won or lost. And the truth is, no one else can make this choice for you. No one else will carry the weight of your dreams or fight the quiet war inside your mind. That power lives only within you, locked behind the act of rising, getting up, and moving forward. It's easy to underestimate the strength hidden in that first step. The act of rising is more than physical movement. It's a declaration, a refusal to be held hostage by fear, doubt, or yesterday's failures. It is a daily victory over every excuse your mind whispers when comfort feels safer than challenge. Every morning, your mind battles between surrender and courage. The moment you choose courage, you shift the entire trajectory of your life. Imagine how many times you've been stuck, paralyzed by waiting for motivation to arrive. Motivation is a lie that keeps you trapped. Real power comes from the decision to act, despite the absence of feeling ready. When you rise, you signal to your brain that you are ready for change. Scientists have shown that every decision rewires your neural pathways. One choice to get up creates a ripple effect inside your mind, strengthening your ability to face obstacles, to push harder, to stay committed. Small wins like waking up with purpose are not small at all. They are the foundation of unstoppable momentum. You don't need grand gestures. You don't need perfect conditions. You need to start where you are right now. Think about what staying down cost you, the regret of opportunities missed, the pain of knowing you had more inside but let it fade away. That pain grows heavier with every passing day. But rising breaks that cycle. It creates a spark, a fire inside you that demands movement, growth, and change. This fire fuels your courage when doubt creeps back in. It transforms fear into action. The simple act of getting up says to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you refuse to settle for less than your potential. This video is your reminder that the moment you rise is the moment your life begins to change. If you can make it through this message and decide to get up, you are already stronger than you think. Stay with this feeling, this truth, and let it guide you through the challenges ahead. Because the choice to get up is the doorway to everything you want: strength, freedom, success, and peace. Right now, the question isn't whether you can rise, it's whether you will. What if today is the day everything changes? Get up, get moving, or get it done. Your mind is the battleground where every victory begins, and often where every defeat is decided. It's the place that whispers doubts and questions your worth before you even move. It's wired to protect you from pain, discomfort, and risk, so it pushes you toward the easiest, safest path, staying where you are. This resistance feels real because it is real. Your brain resists change because change demands effort, uncertainty, and courage. It fights for comfort, even when comfort means stagnation and regret. The battle is silent but fierce, and the hardest fight you will ever face is convincing yourself to take that first step. The energy needed to start is called activation energy, and it often feels like a wall too high to climb. But once you break through, your brain rewires itself, rewarding bravery with confidence and momentum. Each time you refuse the voice that tells you to quit, you grow stronger inside. Discipline is often misunderstood as harshness or punishment, but it is actually a profound act of self-respect. It is choosing growth over ease, action over hesitation. When you train your mind to embrace discomfort and push through resistance, you build an inner fortress no obstacle can breach. Fear and perfectionism want to paralyze you. They tell you that waiting for the perfect moment will protect you from failure or embarrassment. But waiting only feeds the very fear you want to escape. The truth is, perfection is an illusion that traps you in inaction. Courage is imperfect and messy. It is showing up even when you feel unsure. You don't need to be ready, you just need to move forward despite your doubts. Regret is a heavier burden than effort. Imagine carrying the weight of knowing you let your potential slip away because you chose comfort over courage. That pain lingers longer and cuts deeper than the discomfort of a hard day or a difficult decision. This is why the cost of staying down is greater than the challenge of standing up. The moment you decide to fight your mind's resistance, you reclaim your power. The internal voice that says you can't is proven wrong every time you act. Resilience grows with every battle won against your own hesitation. You are not the person who fails. You are the person who stands after falling. The strongest warriors don't have fewer fears or doubts. They simply refuse to let those fears dictate their lives. Every time you resist the urge to stay down, you reprogram your brain to favor courage over comfort. This creates a positive feedback loop that fuels further action, deepening your self-belief and transforming doubt into determination. Your mind is designed to protect you, but protection can become a prison if you let it dictate your choices. It's time to become the leader of your mind, not its prisoner. The power to act is in your hands. Each moment you overcome hesitation, you break the cycle of fear and build a new pattern of unstoppable momentum. Your mind will fight you every step of the way, but your heart knows the truth. You are meant to rise. Refuse to let fear win. Push through the resistance and you will find strength you never imagined. The battle inside is the gateway to your greatest growth. Choose to win it now. Purpose is the invisible force that turns mere effort into unstoppable energy. Without it, action feels empty, motivation fades fast, and the path forward becomes a grind. But when your purpose is clear, every step carries weight and meaning beyond the moment. Purpose is not just a goal or a dream. It is the reason why you rise each morning when the world feels heavy. It is the deep why that fuels your courage when fear threatens to pull you back. Purpose transforms struggle into progress because it connects your present actions to a future that matters deeply. Scientific studies confirm that people who know their purpose show higher resilience, greater focus, and a profound ability to push through obstacles others crumble under. That inner connection to purpose lights a fire inside, compelling you forward even when the road is rough and the burden feels unbearable. When you wake up with a clear purpose, your brain releases chemicals that heighten motivation, sharpen focus, and reduce the impact of pain and fatigue. Purpose rewires your mind to seek growth and embrace challenge rather than retreat into comfort. Without purpose, it's easy to lose direction, become distracted, and surrender to doubt. Purpose is your internal compass that guides you through confusion and fear. It reminds you that your efforts are not random or wasted, but pieces of a larger, meaningful puzzle. This is why reconnecting with your purpose is vital, because it is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Many people chase success or happiness as fleeting targets, forgetting that purpose provides lasting fulfillment. Pleasure fades, comfort dulls, but purpose sustains. It transforms your work, your sacrifices, your failures into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. It gives you the strength to endure pain and the clarity to stay focused when distractions try to pull you off course. When you understand your purpose deeply, you stop asking why bother and start saying I must. That shift changes everything. Purpose also anchors you in identity. It defines who you are beyond external circumstances and achievements. When life shakes you, purpose keeps you grounded, reminding you that your worth is not tied to approval or immediate results. It fuels grit, the unyielding perseverance to keep going no matter how many times you fall. Purpose turns getting it done from a chore into a mission. Every action, no matter how small, becomes a declaration of your commitment to something greater than yourself. It's time to look within and find the core reason that makes you unwilling to give up. What is the dream so important that quitting is impossible? What vision makes the hardest days worth enduring? The clearer you get about your purpose, the easier it becomes to rise and act, even when motivation is low. Purpose builds a bridge over doubt and fatigue, carrying you forward when your energy wanes. You have that purpose inside you. It's waiting to be uncovered, embraced, and lived fully. When you connect with it, you unlock a reservoir of strength and passion that transforms getting up into a relentless pursuit of what matters most. Let that purpose be your anchor, your guide, and your fuel. Rise with it burning bright, and nothing can stop you. Get up, get focused, get it done. Momentum is the invisible force that transforms small efforts into unstoppable progress. It is the snowball that starts rolling with a simple push and gains strength with every inch it moves forward. You may think that big leaps are necessary for change, but real transformation begins with tiny, consistent actions. Every choice to move, even when the path is unclear or the results seem distant, is a vote for the future you want to create. Science shows that momentum rewires your brain, making effort feel easier and success more natural over time. This means that the hardest part is starting, but once you do, the energy you build carries you further than you ever imagined. Momentum doesn't ask for perfection, it asks only for movement. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Waiting for motivation is a trap that keeps you stuck. Momentum demands you start now, no matter how small the step. The cycle of progress begins with that one decision to act, creating a chain reaction that propels you forward. Every time you push yourself to take action, you build neural pathways that support focus, willpower, and resilience. The more you act, the more automatic success becomes. Your brain learns to associate movement with reward, turning discipline from a struggle into a habit. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary, through steady, relentless effort. It's important to shift your mindset from seeking perfection to celebrating progress. Perfectionism is a silent killer of momentum, whispering that your efforts are never good enough and that you should wait for the right moment. But there is no perfect moment. There is only now. Embrace imperfection as part of the journey. Every step forward, no matter how flawed, is better than standing still. Each imperfect action strengthens your confidence and weakens the voice of doubt. Progress is the fuel that feeds your motivation and keeps the fire burning through tough times. Momentum also creates a powerful feedback loop. As you see results, no matter how small, your belief in yourself grows. This belief sparks more action, which leads to more progress, and so on. You begin to see that you are capable, that effort produces change, and that your goals are within reach. This cycle builds unstoppable confidence and resilience. Even when challenges arise, momentum gives you the strength to keep going because you have proof in your own progress. Understand that momentum does not erase challenges or pain, but it gives you the power to face them with growing strength. Each forward step strengthens your capacity to handle setbacks without losing hope. Momentum transforms the heavy weight of effort into a rhythm of growth. It turns struggle into a steady climb instead of a painful battle. The key is to keep moving, no matter how small the steps, and trust that each action compounds into lasting change. You already have the power to start this process. The choice to move is in your hands. No one can do this for you, but once you begin, momentum will carry you farther than you imagined possible. Get up, take that first step, and watch as your life begins to shift. Progress is not a distant dream, it's a decision away. Get moving, get growing, get it done. Obstacles are inevitable. They are the unavoidable tests that measure how badly you want what lies beyond the struggle. Every barrier, every setback, every moment of doubt is a chance to build resilience, the unbreakable strength that turns pain into power. Resilience is not some rare gift given only to a few. It is a skill you develop with every choice to keep moving forward despite difficulty. It grows each time you rise after falling, each time you silence the voice inside that says, "Give up." The mind and body adapt to hardship, becoming tougher and more capable the more you face adversity. This means your hardest days are also your greatest opportunities for growth. Failure is not a verdict on your worth or ability. It is feedback, a signal that guides you to refine your approach, learn, and improve. When you embrace failure as a teacher, you strip away its power to defeat you. Instead of fear, you develop curiosity and determination. This shift is profound because it changes your relationship with struggle. You stop avoiding challenges and start seeking them, knowing that each one carries a lesson essential to your progress. The pain of failure fades when it becomes a stepping stone instead of a dead end. Endurance through obstacles rewires your brain's response to stress. Rather than triggering panic or giving in to defeat, your mind begins to respond with calm focus and problem-solving energy. This rewiring happens because you choose action over avoidance, courage over fear. Resilience grows like a muscle. The more you flex it, the stronger it becomes. You are training yourself not just to survive, but to thrive in the face of hardship. It's important to remember that resilience does not mean never feeling tired, afraid, or uncertain. It means continuing despite those feelings. It means acknowledging pain without letting it stop you. Strength is not the absence of struggle. It is the willingness to face struggle head on. When setbacks come, and they will, you will have built the mental and emotional foundation to rise again, ready to fight with more wisdom and determination. Every person who achieves greatness has faced moments that tested their resolve. What separates them is not luck or talent, but resilience. The ability to push forward when quitting feels easiest. The power to cultivate resilience lies within you. It begins with the decision to refuse defeat and to see challenges as invitations to grow. This mindset is your secret weapon, your armor against the inevitable storms life sends your way. You do not have to wait for pain to make you stronger. You can build resilience now by choosing action in the face of fear, learning from every stumble, and refusing to let setbacks define you. With each moment of resistance conquered, your spirit hardens, your focus sharpens, and your belief in yourself deepens. This inner power turns obstacles into fuel, transforming difficulty into a launching pad for success. Your journey demands resilience. It asks for courage, not just to start, but to continue, again and again. You are capable of building this strength. You are built to rise. When the storm hits, stand firm. Face it. Grow through it. This is how you turn getting up into getting stronger. This is how you get up and get it done. No one achieves greatness alone. The journey of transformation is never meant to be traveled in isolation. Connection, accountability, and support are powerful forces that elevate your courage and sharpen your commitment. Humans are wired for social bonds. When you share your goals and struggles with others, you ignite a force greater than your individual willpower. Accountability turns vague intentions into clear commitments. It adds weight to your promises and urgency to your actions. Knowing that someone else is aware of your goals creates an external pressure that fuels your internal discipline. This isn't about dependence. It's about creating a network of strength that helps you stand taller and move faster. The presence of support does more than keep you honest. It builds resilience. When you know you are not alone, challenges feel less overwhelming. Encouragement, advice, and even gentle reminders can pull you back from the edge when your resolve weakens. Connection creates a safe space where vulnerability becomes a source of power rather than shame. It allows you to share your fears and doubts without judgment, freeing you to face them head-on. Social bonds stimulate the brain's reward system, releasing chemicals that reduce stress and enhance motivation. This biological response reinforces your efforts and strengthens your ability to keep going. Isolation, on the other hand, is a trap. It feeds self-doubt, magnifies fear, and deepens stagnation. When you attempt to carry the weight of your dreams alone, the burden grows heavier. You may convince yourself that you must be strong enough to handle it on your own, but true strength is knowing when to lean on others. Accountability partners, mentors, or even communities with shared goals become lifelines in moments of weakness. They reflect back your potential when your vision blurs under pressure. Their belief in you becomes fuel for your belief in yourself. Creating systems of accountability is an act of self-love. It shows that you value your growth enough to set structures that support it. Simple actions like telling someone your goal, checking in regularly, or joining a group with similar ambitions can drastically increase your chances of success. These systems build momentum by keeping you aligned with your purpose and committed to your action. They turn solitary effort into collective power. Beyond external support, accountability also cultivates internal responsibility. When you commit openly, you activate a deeper level of self-honesty. You become more aware of your choices and the consequences of inaction. This heightened awareness is a catalyst for discipline. You start to honor your word to yourself as fiercely as you honor your word to others. This internal accountability creates a foundation of integrity that strengthens your resolve through every challenge. Your transformation is not a solo mission. It is a collective journey powered by connection and accountability. These forces help you carry the weight when you feel weak and amplify your strength when you feel strong. Reach out, build your support. Let accountability be the engine that drives you forward when motivation falters. You are not alone in this fight. Together, you rise higher and push further. Together, you get up and get it done. Everything you seek is already inside you. The power to change your life, to overcome fear, and to achieve greatness does not come from outside. It comes from within. You are not waiting for some external force to grant you permission or ignite your fire. The moment to act, to rise, and to claim your future is right now, inside your own heart and mind. Owning your power means recognizing that no one else can do this for you. Your dreams depend on your action. Your future depends on your courage. This truth is both liberating and demanding. It frees you from waiting, excuses, and blame. It places responsibility squarely in your hands. But with responsibility comes freedom, the freedom to choose who you become. Every moment you hesitate, you delay the person you are meant to be. Every moment you rise, you step closer to that vision. The weight of your life is in your hands, and your ability to take control is the greatest strength you have. This is the source of true empowerment. You have already proven your strength in ways you may not fully see. Each day you have survived, each challenge you have faced, is evidence of your resilience and power. This is not about becoming someone new. It is about uncovering who you already are beneath the doubts and fears. The power to get up and get it done is your birthright. It waits silently beneath hesitation, ready to explode into action when you claim it. Psychology reveals that the moment you make a firm decision, your brain commits to that path, mobilizing energy and focus toward your goal. Commitment is the ignition switch. Without it, potential remains dormant. But once you own your power and commit fully, your mind and body align to support your progress. This alignment creates unstoppable momentum, turning intention into results. The key is not perfection or certainty. It is the courage to commit wholeheartedly, despite fear and uncertainty. Owning your power also means embracing the discomfort that comes with growth. It means standing firm when doubt whispers to retreat, when the weight of effort threatens to crush your spirit. It means pushing forward because your vision demands it, because your future self is waiting. This discomfort is temporary, but the strength you build lasts forever. Each step taken in courage reshapes your identity and expands your capacity to achieve. Now is the time to move beyond waiting for readiness or permission. Your power is here. Your purpose is clear. Your support is available. The only missing piece is your decision to act. This is your moment to rise with fierce determination, to claim your life on your terms. When you do, you unleash a force within that no obstacle can stop. Rise now. Own your power. Let your actions speak louder than your doubts. Your future self is counting on you to get up, to get moving, to get it done. There is no greater act of love or courage than choosing yourself today. Take that step. You are ready. What if the moment you decide to rise today becomes the turning point of your entire life? Think about that. Right now you have a choice, a simple, powerful choice that can change everything. The choice to get up, to push past the heaviness in your chest, to stand even when every part of you screams to stay down. This moment right here is more important than you realize. It is the battlefield where your future is won or lost. And the truth is, no one else can make this choice for you. No one else will carry the weight of your dreams or fight the quiet war inside your mind. That power lives only within you, locked behind the act of rising, getting up, and moving forward. It's easy to underestimate the strength hidden in that first step. The act of rising is more than physical movement. It's a declaration, a refusal to be held hostage by fear, doubt, or yesterday's failures. It is a daily victory over every excuse your mind whispers when comfort feels safer than challenge. Every morning, your mind battles between surrender and courage. The moment you choose courage, you shift the entire trajectory of your life. Imagine how many times you've been stuck, paralyzed by waiting for motivation to arrive. Motivation is a lie that keeps you trapped. Real power comes from the decision to act despite the absence of feeling ready. When you rise, you signal to your brain that you are ready for change. Scientists have shown that every decision rewires your neural pathways. One choice to get up creates a ripple effect inside your mind, strengthening your ability to face obstacles, to push harder, to stay committed. Small wins like waking up with purpose are not small at all. They are the foundation of unstoppable momentum. You don't need grand gestures. You don't need perfect conditions. You need to start where you are right now. Think about what staying down costs you. The regret of opportunities missed. The pain of knowing you had more inside but let it fade away. That pain grows heavier with every passing day. But rising breaks that cycle. It creates a spark, a fire inside you that demands movement, growth, and change. This fire fuels your courage when doubt creeps back in. It transforms fear into action. The simple act of getting up says to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you refuse to settle for less than your potential. This video is your reminder that the moment you rise is the moment your life begins to change. If you can make it through this message and decide to get up, you are already stronger than you think. Stay with this feeling, this truth, and let it guide you through the challenges ahead. Because the choice to get up is the doorway to everything you want: strength, freedom, success, and peace. Right now, the question isn't whether you can rise. It's whether you will. What if today is the day everything changes? Get up, get moving, get it done.